What's going on, everybody? Everybody making videos about what they carry, still carry every day. I'm gonna show you mine. Gun novice probably already know about the box. It is a Springfield Armory, and it is blah 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 blah. Boom. My XD, not a XDS, not a XDM, but my good old XD. I choose the XD because it feels good. Guns cleared, boom, I'm in the chamber, clip is empty. Feels good, man. I got a Glock 27 also. Where is it? I guess it's in the other room. Gen 4. What I don't like about that Glock is it feels like a brick. It also got these aggressive, got these right here all the way around on the Gen 4. I wish I would have bought it in here so I can compare them both. But it's a Glock 27. And the shit hurts like hell. Like the gripping is very aggressive. It's a subcompact, so it's probably cuts off about right there. You see, I got big ass hands, so I got the Pierce extension on, and I was just like, fuck that, man. I guess I'm gonna sell it when I get a chance, but I really ain't pressed on it. So I just went out and picked up this not too long ago. I've been carrying this for about a year, So it's been a while. But I love this gun. Feels good. It's kind of smooth, but I mean you can get over that just by going and get a boot, get a grip put on it. So um, I mean it just feels lovely, man. It feels lovely. It's night and day compared to that Glock. Reliable as hell. Shoots. Never gave me no problems. I don't shoot a lot. I probably got about 150 rounds through this gun. I try not to use it as a range gun. I take the Glock out if I just feel like shooting. Try not to shoot a lot with this gun. It's like one of the best guns I own, for real. I know you Glock tards probably, you got a Glock 27, man, Gen 4. What are you talking about? That old ass XD. This old ass XD is the shit. You know what I mean? I just like the feel of it. It feels much better than that Glock. So, I mean, that's my preference. 12 rounds. One in the pipe. 13. I loaded with this. 180 grain. Hollow point. 6 Sawyer. Big round. Big round. Big round. I carried in this. This was originally was a belt. It's a belt. It was the original. You know, it came with the gun. And it was the outside the waistband belt loop joint. I chopped those off. I couldn't find a holster for it that I liked that covered the trigger guard like I wanted to. They had a bunch of like nylon or cloth, but if you know anything about guns and these Striker 5 pistols, especially with these Glocks, even with this, I mean, especially with the Glocks and any Striker 5 pistol that don't really got an external safety, you want to have this trigger guard. So, right there, you want to have that, man. Like, you'd be stupid and foolish to carry around a Striker 5 pistol without that trigger guard right there. Even though this has a couple safety. I mean, Glocks have this trigger safety too, but I mean, it don't take much pressure, man, to make these things go bang. I can tell you a story. When I first got this gun, it's at the range, and as I do all my guns, I like to get a feel for the trigger. So I was tapping. I'm being honest. I take my guns and I load them up, and I tap on the trigger. See how much pressure it takes for that thing to go boom. What was I doing? I did it with this joint, and I took it like this to fool around with it. Now I knew these don't really got. I knew the Glock don't have a safety, so I know, not to do it with a live round when I'm not pointed down range. So but I had a live round in here, but I thought I was safe because I knew I had this right here, and I knew you gotta depress this in order for this to go bang. But when I had the gun like this, look where my thumb is at. It went down. I say an inch, an inch. I'm tapping on it like this. It went down an inch. I mean, it didn't even depress far, and boom, it went off. As you see right there, it wasn't even all the way in, and it went off. Boom. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? And I just knew off the gate that you know, your natural grip, safety gone. So I don't know what all the fuss is about these, you know, what you call them, hand safeties, or, you know, I don't know, back of the scrap safety. I don't know what the fuck they call, but it's a lot of gripe about, but I'm like, these, I don't understand. Because if you naturally grip the gun, all safety's off. Safety's off. Without flipping the switch, without pushing nothing in, just naturally gripping the gun, you bypass all safeties. Naturally gripping the gun. And I mean, I hope, you know, pray to God, we never get into gunfights and got to use these things like that. But I would hope, you know, when it's time to use it, that you gripping a gun like this, and, you know, not like this, or I don't even know how you hold a gun like this. But, you know, your natural grip, when you go to pick this gun up, safety's off. Just like that. There's no flicking, there's no pushing. It's a natural grip. Give me the gun, safety's off. She ready to bang. So, I mean, I don't got a problem with this. It took some used to getting, you know, not used to getting used to, but I had to remind myself, whenever I grab this gun, there's no safety on it. I mean, you kind of know that with the Glock, because you know the Glock has no external safety. So, I mean, if you practicing, you know, gun safety, you know, to keep your hand out that that trigger guard. You know, you on point with a Glock. This I had to remind myself. You know, because you would think this gun is safe with that trigger. Oh man, I can't squeeze that without that being pressed. But, you know, you defeat that when you grab the gun, not even knowing it. And you can be flaring around, oh, the safety's on. Yeah, man, I ain't got no safety's on, bro. This not gonna fly. Yeah, and as soon as you go to grab it like this, boom, shit gonna go off. So, you know, I mean, you just gotta be safe, man, with your guns, man. Practice gun safety, yo. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is my everyday carry. Love this gun. I thought about going to get the sub. I am going to get the subcompact. Springfield. I'm gonna use that Glock as some leverage. Probably trade it in, get a couple $100 for it. Probably pay $150. Hopefully $200 for the subcompact with the Glock trade in. Then I had the daddy and the son. But I'm loving these XD series, man. Even though they came out with the mod tools, these shits right here is the truth. So that's my everyday carry, man. You know, my loader back up. And she going back to do what she do. What's up? Never use this. Never use this. And never use this. I don't think I will. Maybe. I do need to find a mag holder that sits inside the waistband. So when you carry these in your pockets, I mean, I can keep a lot of shit in my pocket. Sometimes you get crumbs and tobacco and all types of shit in here. It can cause failures, man. So when you think about a mag holder, but yeah. Big boy. 24 shots. 25 shots. XD40. My little gun bag. Keep all my stuff. Keep it clean. Gloves. Brushes. It's for my 9. I got a box of 9. So I just sold my 9mm. What was that shit? It was a Sky. Florida-based company. I'm quite sure y'all gun novice probably know about it, but it was a pretty good gun. I just didn't want it. Talking about everybody selling their 40 calibers for 9mm. Shit, sell them to me. I'm rocking with the 40s. A lot of stopping power. Yeah.